What's going on, boxing fans? This is Kenneth, SBM Boxing. Let's speak boxing. Andre Berto versus Robert Guerrero. Wow, I'm completely shocked and shocked by this fight. Robert the Ghost Guerrero ran through and bullied Andre Berto through the whole entire fight. It was a 12-round fight. It was a war. It was not too much. It wasn't too technical. Not too much technique involved. I see it. It was more of a dirty boxing street fight with no ref. Guerrero won by unanimous decision. All three scorecards. Scorecards had him 116 to 110. No complaints on my end on the scorecards. Actually, it's refreshing to see the three mice get this one right and score the fight the right way. So that's definitely refreshing to see on the scorecards. Anyways, Guerrero's 31-1. He scored a knockdown. You know, he knocked down Berto in the first round. He knocked down Berto in the second round. Now let's speak about this. Let's speak about this because this is getting under my skin. And when I seen this really bothered me. Why in the world did I see a man change his style, change completely his style to a style in which looks easy to many, but not easily mastered by many. You know, it looks very easy, but you just can't adopt this style whatsoever. Not many can do it. Many had tried, but many had failed. Here we have Berto's situation. He's coming off a 14-month layoff, coming off a loss against Victor Ortiz. He has a whole entire thing with steroids involved. He has a lot to prove to the boxing community and a lot to prove as far as getting his name back into the championship rankings. This is one of the most important fights of his career. Everything's on the line. This is pretty much do or die. And what do? You change your style. No, I did not see. I couldn't believe I seen him attempting to do the shoulder roll. What the I couldn't even believe that. And which clearly wasn't mastered. What in the world was his training camp thinking in preparation for the fight? Berto clearly failed to show any ability to defend and counter Guerrero using this shoulder roll. Wow, it's mind-boggling just to see that. I'm shocked by that. I'm still completely shocked by it. Matter of fact, the night of the fight, after seeing that fight, I was bothered and I was upset about the whole entire performance because I know, wow, you know, a lot of people like to throw and discredit fighters after their performance and just throw them underneath the bus and say, you know what, Andre Berto's done, but Andre Berto, you know, he has clearly the potential. He has the speed and ability, and it's a complete failure on his training camp and a complete failure on his behalf. And it bothers me. It bothers me to see the wrong game plan, and just it was a shocker to see that the action he took as far as even attempting to do a shoulder roll like that. But anyways, I still give credit to Berto. He's 28-2. He dug deep and attempted to fight his way back into the fight. You know, both of his eyes were shut, and he battled with Guerrero all the way to the end. By the later rounds, there's really no way Berto could see much at all. Both of his eyes were completely shut. All in all, it was an action-packed fight, and no one expected to see Guerrero constantly bully Berto. You know, who at times he showed a lot of speed, he showed a lot of power. And he stuck within the fight. You know, he dug deep and you know, my hat goes down to him. And Berto actually landed some big clean shots, and Guerrero was able to take him and put him out as well. But all in all, you know, the performance and game plan by Guerrero's camp, you know, it was a great game plan. And Guerrero's camp, they did a hell of a job implementing that game plan and sticking to the game plan and just bringing the fight to Berto. Now, as far as Berto's camp and Berto himself, they failed. That game plan completely failed, in which I have no idea why they didn't expect Guerrero to smother Berto and bring the fight similar to like Ortiz. It was pretty much a straight blow for blow. He wasn't going to box him. You know, I was expecting the Berto to completely dominate with his speed and his power. Take more of a boxing approach, being a little bit more technical. If Guerrero pretty much try to smother him. Yeah, you got to defend yourself, but able to roll over and bring the fight back to the center of the ring. You utilize your speed and agility, because I actually think that Berto's still a lot faster than Guerrero, has a lot more power than Guerrero, but he didn't show it whatsoever. You know, he didn't show any kind of boxing ability whatsoever from the Bertos that I'm used to seeing 14 months before this layoff. But anyways, all in all, again, Guerrero did a hell of a job, but I have no idea why Berto in the earlier rounds, first, second, he just came out of the belt with that shoulder roll, you know. But knowing this, his training camp, I'm just, fuck, man, I'll fire everybody. I'll completely fire absolutely everybody. You're professional, man. You can't be doing some dumbass mistakes like this. And usually, I know you're taking the advice of your trainers, you're taking the advice of your advisor, you're taking the advice of your camp as a whole. And you got to trust these people. You got to trust these people. You guys study the tape, you study the fighter and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that you had an idea as far as Guerrero's game plan and what he was going to implement, knowing that that's how pretty much Ortiz went about it. He smothered you and was able to land some clean shots on you. And the only game plan that you guys had was, using the Mayweather and Broner shoulder roll. Like, I just don't get it, you know. But anyways, let's talk about Guerrero. Guerrero's calling out Mayweather. I would love to see that. I would love to see Mayweather get in the ring with Guerrero and just, put on a clinic. Definitely put on a clinic. Guerrero has a lot of potential. Hats down to Guerrero. He definitely stepped up to the plate and did his thing, But before he takes a fight on like Guerrero, you definitely, he paid his dues. He's lining himself up. I see Guerrero taking on, possibly getting, I would say, another 2 fights before you see something like Mayweather, because Mayweather has, more likely, he'll probably fight Canelo Alvarez. He'll probably fight Manny Pacquiao. You just never know. But anyways, guys, this is Kenneth, SBM Boxing. Friend request, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about the fight. Let me know what you guys think about Berto and his career. Do you think it's over? Guerrero, do you guys think Mayweather should take on Guerrero? If so, anyways, leave the feedback, guys. Have a good one.